This evening, an important conversation with a woman who means a lot to us here at Channel 7 and to many viewers. Our friend and our colleague Stacey Sager has been off the air for a while, you might have noticed, battling her third cancer diagnosis in just 3 decades. And she joins us here to talk about this latest fight. Really good to see you again.
So great to see you. Hello. Great to be back.
I know, we saw you and we all wanted to give you a hug.
Oh, it's just been a fabulous day. And I said earlier today, you're family to me. Oh. So
of course.
It's like coming home.
Of course.
Well, we're so glad.
You don't look any cooler, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, you look good.
Well, Stacey, let me ask you this. How are you feeling? Because so many viewers have been, emailing us, texting us on Instagram. How are you feeling and where's your battle today?
I feel hopeful.
Good.
That's the word I like to use. I feel hopeful. I feel optimistic. I have good days and bad physically because, let's face it, these drugs are hard. Chemo and radiation was hard. And there are challenges, but the prognosis is excellent. And I'm just happy to be here and be able to go back to doing what I love to do. I spent the summer with family, as you can see, with my husband, my daughters, and that's time that is so precious to me. Regaining my stamina, mostly after 4 months of chemo and 20 sessions of radiation, and now a new drug that I'm on.
Well, let's talk about that. We were talking before. I did give you a big hug because I was in early and I couldn't believe I was seeing you. It was just so great. You made the point, the fight against cancer has changed a lot. This is, and because it's just not more specific than it's more specific now than it has ever been
on a molecular
before,
level, much more specific. And there's no, cancer has many different diseases.
Yep.
Breast cancer has many different types. And in my case, there's a very specific drug that I can now take because of a very important clinical trial that took place quite a few years ago. Initially, this drug was only used in the metastatic community. Now it's being used on earlier stage BRCA breast cancers, triple negative ones, especially like mine. It's called Lynparza, that's the brand name. It's also called olaparib. It's a type of drug called a PARP inhibitor, and it stops cancer cells from repairing, errant cancer cells, because the CAT scans won't show you.
Right,
those.
of course.
And
it's new though, right? It's pretty new.
It's pretty new in the cancer world, about 2 years now on early stage people like me. So before that, it was mostly metastatic. And in terms of the success rate, look, I met with 3 doctors. I got 3 separate opinions on whether or not to do this because of the side effects. And we spoke with one of them just a few days ago on Zoom, and she described the benefits of the clinical trial very well. Here's what she had to say.
This is a game to us of percentage points. We keep adding as many percentage points as we can, because if you will, an 85% survival is not good enough. So we want to make that as good as we can get it. So in this case, by taking a PARP inhibitor, the olaparib, your chances of having an invasive breast cancer again are decreased by 9%. That's an absolute number, which is actually quite high. Now, we're always trying to balance improvement in survival with toxicity. And so we're always trying to balance that right. And we know that these drugs aren't always fun, but we try to make it as easy for people to get through the year that they have to take the medications to get the most benefit. So it's gotten complicated. The treatments have gotten longer. And even though the treatments in general, those longer treatments, the pill forms, are better than chemotherapy, they still have a toxicity. And I think it's important for friends and family members to know that this is a long-term thing that women are going through.
A journey indeed.
Yeah, when you ring the bell, when you ring the chemo bell, it doesn't just end. It doesn't end when I bang the gong after radiation.
I get an education every time I speak to Stacey, and you said to me today, when you said 9%, I'm like, oh, 9%, but you said 15% recurrence, so 9% is a lot.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot off that, off that 15%. I mean, look, if my survival rate right now is 85 to 90%, they want to get you closer to 95%.
Right.
Of course.
And it is a bit of a numbers game, and everybody is very different. And how they react to these medications is very different. And look, they're going to watch my blood cell counts because it's like there's targeted therapies, there's oral chemos now, there's tamoxifen now, and it's just really important. I would say, be aware that you're not just better right away. These drugs are wonderful things, and it's great because they're increasing our odds, but they're not easy.
You are helping so many people out there. They want to do it right now. All the viewers want to do it. I'm going to give you a big hug. We love you so
I
much.
keep joking that we have matching hair.
Yes,
We have
You
matching
certainly
hair.
do. Well, you know, we just want to
Wear it
just
well.
also say, not only do you mean so much to us and the viewers at home, but you have just been just the face of just strength and courage and all along taking us through that journey to inform others. And we just love you for who you are, your spirit. So
Thank you so much.
we love you.
And don't be afraid to rock the gray.
that's it.
right.
That's it.
Rock the
It'll
gray,
just be- It'll
baby.
be what it'll be for a while.
I've been doing it for a while, baby.
It's gonna
Say
be
hi to your
great
family.
on you.
Your
Looks
best love
great
to your
on you.
family.
Thank you all.
Well, you can watch this incredible journey that we have, Stacey's special journey through battling cancer 3 times, 3 decades, 3 cancers. It's streaming right now on ABC 7 New York. And Stacey, again, oh, you're just incredible.
Yeah, we love